I'm trying to make an adjustment and it's not working. I'm thinking it's zooming in and I want to adjust it. Anyway, this is another one for the Radpherd. I think this will be 26. We'll see once I get home and upload it. Doesn't look like a lot done, but let me show you. We now have the nose tacked in place. So I finally have gotten the hood at least in the position that it's going to be in. Now with everything, of course, then there's things that you didn't count on. Like this down here. See that nice step? Yeah, when I put it back together, because of it cutting that metal out, it was shorter. So I'll have to figure out how to adjust that. And the gap back here is way too wide, but I think I got a solution for that one. So there's a little bit of work there that's accomplished. And next, I'll show you the inside, because I have moved ahead on that some. Here we go. Look, a seat. Not much of one, and it definitely won't be in there when I'm done. Notice the lift kit on top of the base of the seat. That was to get me to the height that I think I should be at looking out the windshield. Next thing, we now have the transmission and engine in place. I would show you that from the front, except right now I cannot move the nose away from there to let you see how that's lined up. But also I have to be starting to figure out my tunnel. In the case of this, I have to have a tunnel that's large enough to be able to also put the overdrive, which 2-speed I guess, but anyway, I have to put that in as well. So I've designed or drawn up, I hate to call this a design, it's just a piece to go over the tunnel, and this will or create the tunnel, and this will be made out of pipe. And at this point I've determined that this is the shape I think I'll be going with. I think. Okay, the only thing right now is the legs need to be longer. I'll make them all long and then cut them to fit as I move back through the vehicle. So this will set up over here. The piece that goes up from the top there above the transmission will transition down to this size. Then from here back, the big difference is once I get past the 2-speed, which I'm going to assume is going to be about here, I'll start shortening it up so that it comes down to basically flush back here. And the way I have it figured, that should be about right. If I have to, I won't. I'll have to leave it up a little bit, but that won't cause any trouble with the back seat, so I'm not real worried about it. Also, this needs to be strong enough because this is a cross member, and as you can see there, I've just about cut through it all the way. So I have to have something fairly sturdy. In this case, I will put one of these in the back of it and one in the front to help stiffen this back up. Also, I have a piece back here, which I was wondering if, yes, I can get it out. So, well, yeah, let me see if I can get it out. Well, maybe I can just show you. Maybe I did show you this. I don't remember. But this is a hand or I-beam that I made by welding 2 pieces of the 1.5-inch channel together back to back. Yeah. Anyway, and of course I got some braces in place, but I haven't put the center braces in because I have to know where the transmission's going to be and things like that, and this tunnel, and then there'll be braces running across for the tunnel. And that I-beam that I made, that's going to have to be cut in the middle, or yeah, in the middle. And so I will have to put one of these, at least one, over top of it to stiffen it up, because now it's not going to be just a straight shot across there. These are the kind of things that you just figure out as you go. So that's about it, I guess. I'm pleased with it. Still a lot of work, even though I didn't have a video for a while. The fact is work was being done. It's just not the stuff that shows you much. I should point out too that the cuts that I made here, I've had to make them 3 times to get everything to fit. And at this point, obviously, I've committed, so I'm not going to be able to do anything else to them. Something else I thought, just a little trick. The nose was higher than the hood. So I tack welded this in place, and then I put a lever inside of there, pulled back, and that pulled the hood up, pushed the nose down, and then tacked it in place. Now, yes, I put those welds on there, and so then I had to cut it off, and now I'll have to grind them down to get rid of them. But that's not unusual in a lot of cases, and I'm not just talking in vehicles, but when you're building like an aluminum boat, you do those kind of things quite often. So anyway, I'm not childish. I just have fun at my higher level of immaturity. See you next time.